Hey guys, this is J.W. Rhodes, and we want to talk today to you about how to overcome fear using 7 power play techniques. Again, how to overcome fear using 7 power play techniques. I'm going to be very brief with this, but I want to explain to you that in life today, many people are hindered by fears. You're looking at someone also that for many years faced different fears. You wouldn't think it because I'm a very outgoing person, but I can recall the time in college when I had to perform for different seminars as a music major, and I played trumpet as a music minor. At one time was a music major, and you wouldn't believe it, but during those particular performances, I tell you, I was so frightened and so afraid that my horn literally, as I was playing, it literally shook like this. I know you can't see it actually in the video, but as I was playing, like da 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 da, instead of getting da 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 da, I was going da 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 da, and the sound of it was so heavily vibrato that everyone knew I was so nervous. And again, it took me a while to really overcome that. And so I'm going to share with you some ways in which you can overcome fear as well, and some techniques that I use to overcome my fears. Okay, so with that said and done, let us begin. The number one way or step to overcome your fears is be committed to the cause. You have to be committed to the cause. Listen, if you're not committed to the cause within your heart, then you'll begin, but you'll stop. Or as soon as that particular incident or a situation comes where fear tries to grip you, what will you do? You will give in. You will not pursue that which you desire to do, to have a healthy lifestyle. So that some people may fear crowds. Well, the only way you can overcome, of course, fear of crowds is simply by going in crowds little by little. So you've got to be committed. You got to make up your mind and say, okay, listen, I'm afraid of this, but I'm going to face the fear. Another one may be fear of taking tests. Listen, you may be afraid of taking a test, but you have to begin to look at some other means in which you can face that fear. You have to look at the end result, and of course we'll get to that here soon, but I don't want to get before myself. So let us go to number 2. Again, number 1, be committed to the cause. Make that commitment. Number 2, believe in yourself. You've got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You got to believe that you can accomplish whatever you put your heart and your mind to do. But you have to, again, believe in yourself. When people are telling you can't, they say this is impossible, are you sure this is what you want to do, or are you sure you can do that? Then you have to be the one that encourages yourself and say, yes, I can do this. I believe in myself. Number 3, imagine the benefits and rewards when you face what you fear. Here's where this is so important. Take time to imagine or visualize yourself as succeeding, or doing that very thing that you desire to do, or obtaining the results that you desire to obtain. Athletes utilize a lot of what we call visualization to become successful in their sports. And this is something too, you, regardless of what walk of life you're in, begin visualizing yourself doing that very thing that you desire to do. So again, imagine the benefits and rewards when you face what you fear. Number 4, take action and face your fears. This is so critical. It's very important to take action and face your fears. If you don't take action and face your fears, listen, you'll never overcome your fears. Only way you can overcome your fear is simply by taking action. Do the very thing that you're afraid of doing. So take action and face your fears. Here's before I go on, I want to share with you a brief testimony. I started to go on, but I think this is worthy of sharing with you. There's a fear that I had years ago when I was growing up. I used to have a fear in my dreams, even in my dreams, of a witch in my dream. And every time I would dream of that witch, I would wake up in kind of like a cold sweat or being startled out of my dream because of thinking of that witch. And again, little did I know that, of course, as we've heard this before, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, that it really wasn't real. What did I eventually do? Well, I made up in my mind, again, that I was going to face the witch. And even in my dream, and I said, the next time I see that witch, and I told somebody, I remember, I said, I'm going to tell him, look, go, get out of my life. And Lord, and behold, that's exactly what happened. The next time that I had that witch try to appear in my dream, guess what I did? I literally told that witch, get away and do not come back again. So I used the authority, use confidence, use the authority that you have. Did you know you have that authority? So take action and face your fears. Number 5, have faith. Have faith. I can't emphasize that more than enough. Even in the book of Think and Grow Rich, I don't know if you're familiar with this great novel of all times, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. One of the chapters that they talk about is faith. Now, here is a book that is highly used within the business genre or business field of seminars for entrepreneurs. And yet, in chapter 5, they are saying one of the most important things that the individual must have or should have if they desire a great amount of success is faith. So I want to encourage you all and grab hold to that number 5. And look, because it's going to take something greater than just you, just something greater than just the tangible or physical sources or people. Here you got to have faith. And I know some of you say your higher power, but my high power is God Himself. And so I utilize my faith to overcome the many obstacles and to face the fears that may try to grip me and keep me from doing that which I'm well able and capable of doing. Number 6, speak out loud positive affirmations. Find a powerful quote in relations to your fear and encourage yourself. You get to learn to people to speak positive affirmations. When you begin to speak positive affirmations of who you are, whose you are, and what you can do, then listen, the universe begins to come to your rescue, as they say, because while you've put it out there, you begin to say, hey, I am victorious, I am an overcomer, I am a high specialized musician everybody is looking for. I am that person who people can come to for help. I can provide helpful strategies and tips and for people who need advice. You see, so you start speaking those positive affirmations. I will pass this test. I am not afraid of passing this test. I can do the things that are before me. You see, so you start speaking positive affirmations, and as you begin speaking those affirmations become part of you. They get in your heart, and then you begin to do exactly what you believe that you can do, that before fear was telling you you could not. Okay, and then last but not least, number 7, meditate on scriptures or powerful quotes. Now here's where the positive affirmations and meditation on scriptures go hand in hand, because what you can do is begin to speak, certain quotes. Like when you're afraid, you say, false evidence, pure and real. That's what fear is not real. This is not real. Fear is not real. I will accomplish that which I've set my mind to and my heart to. Then you can speak the scriptures as well, as we would say in my instance, again, speaking scriptures, because that's in my value system. I would say, for God hath not given me the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And you can close your eyes and just begin to meditate and think about that particular scripture or quote. So once again, these are some of the strategies in which you can utilize for yourself, okay, when it comes to overcoming fear. We're going to go all the way back and start with number 1 again for review. Number 1, again, be committed to the cause. Number 2, believe in yourself. Number 3, imagine the benefits and rewards when you face what you fear. Number 4, take action and face your fears. Number 5, have faith. Number 6, speak out loud positive affirmations. And find a powerful quote in relations to your fear and encourage yourself. And number 7, meditate on scriptures or powerful quotes. And of course, here's a disclaimer. The 7 power play techniques to decrease fear are not therapy. Neither am I a therapist to provide psychological advice. These 7 techniques, in no ways should take the place of those who need to seek medical attention or therapy. If you have phobias or serious fear problems, you should seek serious medical attention and counsel. So, with that said and done, again, this is a copyright of J.W. Rhodes Enterprises. The contents of How to Overcome Fear Using 7 Power Play Techniques may not be duplicated or shared in a public setting or professional manner without proper notification of author or the company. So all rights reserved. And we just want to thank you once again for taking this time out to join us for our, again, How to Overcome Fear Using 7 Power Play Techniques. If you desire to know more, you may visit us at J.W. Rhodes, ENT, JW, again, RHODES, ENT.com. Alright, and I believe that concludes our presentation for today.